Nasdaq 100 yielded second bearish week in succession. I had mentioned in my last weekly review that once it stays below 14,500 and 400 zone, the chances for it to approach towards 14,000 levels will increase. Precisely, it has gone close to 14,080 before closing the week at 14,180. Now, what does this mean? Can we expect further bearishness to continue or and yield a third bearish candle from here, or is it going to reverse from these levels? Which position you should take in order to profit trading Nasdaq 100 next, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, indicators do give us a clue that what to expect. Moving averages, the prices were divergent here, it has converged here, it is now converged towards the 50 period moving average. So can we expect them to cross over from here and we can expect a pullback? Or see the stochastic moving downwards, the MACD here is trading with divergence and bearishness looking downwards. Now see, I have mentioned many times since last couple of weeks that this crossover has come at a higher level. This might continue for further downside movement unless at least towards this zone. So can we expect a further downfall? More of this we'll look into detail with the help of indicators, and towards the end I will give you the trading levels and a strategy to watch out for next week. Watch till the end. And if you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel and stay tuned with the twice a day targets and analysis which I share for Nasdaq 100. First with the Asia and Europe session and next with the US session. These two updates definitely adds meaning to your trading decision. With that, let's start. First, let's understand where is this line coming from. See, this is the channel in which Tech 100 has been trading since long now, since almost couple of months it has been trading in this channel. Beautifully it is respecting this, and this is only the second time when it is trying to close, when the prices are closing below this zone. So yes, this is a bearish indication. At the same time, one must note that so far we are looking at, so this is on the 4-hour charts, higher lows, lower highs. This is still a phase of consolidation which is going on. Thus 14,300 350 zone on the upside, 14,100 150 zone on the downside. This is the zone which should watch out for. Yes, it is trying to consolidate here in this zone. A possible reversal is only confirmed once the prices stays above 14,400, and specifically it has to stay above 14,600 levels in order to confirm the reversal. Now right now, if you look at the moment, it has shown a reversal sign, it has seen a strong reversal, and then the price has again shown a very good fall before retracing a little towards the end of the session. Now coming to the daily, likewise on the daily chart, see this is the channel which we are talking about on the daily charts. Also remember, Tech 100 has been yielding. This is a nice flag formation here which is going on, and it has almost hit the bottom of this channel. Now almost every time we have seen prices reversing from these levels either on the upside or downside. So yes, it is still respecting the channel, and this is only the second time when the prices are trying to close around this channel. Also if you look at, see the movement here has diminished. You can see smaller, the body size getting smaller with every move. And if you look at the last two candles, higher lows, lower highs with a very small body suggests that there could be a little retracement or a rise from here, might take the prices towards 14,400 to 14,600 zone, and this should not be treated as a reversal. That is still a retracement and it can fall again. Now if you look at the movement, what you have seen here is this is the channel in which it is trading, and on the upside now 14,500 600 zone is going to remain a critical resistance for the coming week. Now let's have a look at the weekly. Now likewise on the weekly charts, if you look at the formation, the drop, the retracement, lower highs, the drop, lower lows, and the retracement, lower highs, the drop here, and this is almost at the bottom of this. So can we expect it to retrace from here, or is it going to give a breakout? Now if you look at the formation, see 3 candles, couple of retracement, 3 candles, couple of retracement, and this is the second red candle here. Also this candle has left a wick on the tail on the downside. This suggests that in fact even if it tries to retrace towards 14,600 levels, so yes, 14,500 600 is achievable, but it is still to be treated as bearish. On the downside, now there are very strong support zones. First, 14,000 is definitely a greater support zone. 14,000, 13,800 or 900 zone is a great support for Nasdaq 100. Now if you note the breakout, this was the breakout zone after the consolidation, 13,500 600 zone. It has immediately retraced and then the rally started. So this is the zone where we have seen maximum support in between 13,000 first of all 13,800, 14,000, and then 13,500. So these are two very critical support zones. It can try to move, it can try to go or enter into this zone before reversing. That is also one of the probabilities which you should look at. Or else if it shows a rise, it can possibly, or if it shows a retracement towards 14,500, 600, it can possibly drop towards the zone later in the week. Yes, it is going to be a chop. The events which we are going to impact the Nasdaq 100 is first the Fed's interest rate decision and the monetary policy forecast. Second is the NFP data. Yes, these two are going to impact Nasdaq strongly, along with the global events, definitely war and other events, which is the Japan and England also releasing their monetary policy, may also have a slight impact on the Nasdaq 100. But still, it is very, very limited. I do not see those impacting, but major events are the Feds and the NFP. So yes, it could be a choppy week. Let's have a look at the weekly charts we have seen. Now, on the weekly charts, yes, this was the breakout zone. On the weekly chart, 13,200, and I have mentioned several times there is a lot much of white space available here, but right now it is still yielding a bullish flag formation. Be careful at around these levels. Any break below 13,800 should be taken up seriously. Coming to the month, on the monthly charts, if you watch out my last 2 months monthly review which I release every beginning of the month, you will find I have mentioned a crash and a crash in both the months, and precisely it is respecting. Also, I had mentioned lower highs, lower lows, and it is precisely respecting. Now you can note that if you connect these dots, you will find 14,000, 13,800 zone is going to remain the support for next couple of days. I do not see it breaking this significantly. We may see the prices remaining within the zone, and then the beginning of the next candle is going to be decisive. As we have seen 3 red candles, possibly a retracement can be expected. Thus we may see bullishness with the Fed, and then NFP will decide further direction. Yes, if you look at the formation here, you will find, see, these building blocks are stronger. The bearishness here is increasing, however not compared to what we have seen earlier. Thus, this zone here at 13,800, 14,000 is going to be decisive, and then 13,500 levels below that. Yes, you can say that Nasdaq is headed for a crash out here, as a possible reversal cannot be denied. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. Now see, indicators on the monthly charts, prices are too much divergent from the moving average. What we have seen here, prices were divergent. We have seen it converging in fact towards the 100 period moving average and 50 period moving average, and now retracing. Now again, these were divergent. It is trying to at least touch towards the 20 period moving average. The 20 period moving average right now at around 13,600, 650 zone, good support zone there. Stochastic, which was overbought, it is looking downwards. We can see prices falling here, signs of bearishness. The MACD, now see MACD, which was divergent here, it is just trying to converge. It has not yet crossed over. And historically, if you see the Tech 100's price for last 15 years, it has always stayed above the zone on the monthly chart. Also, one must note that the preceding few candles on the monthly charts were extremely bearish, and we have seen a major fall. After that, it has seen a retracement, and now it is just trying to converge. It is not yet bearish. Maybe this month and next month, and in fact November can also be bearish, but then a reversal must has to happen, which can lift the prices up and it can continue to rise. RSI has dropped. Coming to the weekly, on the weekly chart, see prices touched the 50 period moving average. It has come out of the Bollinger Bands. Now the Bollinger Bands are expanding. Also, if you look at the weekly charts, the moving averages have crossed over. These are trading with divergence, and these are too much of divergence. Prices were also divergent from the moving average. It has converged here. Now, possibly it may try to consolidate a bit in between this zone. And a bit of conversion does not mean a crossover. Unless and until we see a crossover, prices are still not to be treated as bearish. Stochastic looking downwards. Now see, on the weekly charts, MACD has traded with divergence and bearishness. At this point, I had warned you all, and that is why since last couple of weeks I have been trading. I have been recommending a crash and a drop. Now, and that is why I say on the month of November also could be bearish. The prices might try to achieve this zone, and then from there we can see a possible reversal. Thus, still a little downtrend has to be there. We can see prices around 13,500 600 zone, or in fact 13,200 levels before reversing. This is one of the probabilities which I am looking at right now. The stochastic looking downwards, trying to trade bearish. Coming to the daily chart. Now look at the daily charts. Moving averages crossing over here, trading with divergence. The 20 and 100 period also crossing over and trading with divergence. And the important part is the divergence of the price from the moving average. Now the 20 period is sitting at around 14,700, yes, and the 50 and 100 at around 14,900. And hence this, even if it tries to retrace, these levels are going to remain critical. There could be a little retracement. Prices, moving averages might come down, prices might retrace, and then from there the reversal can be expected. The stochastic again oversold. MACD is divergent, MACD is bearish, MACD is looking down. If you look at the formation on MACD, first wave, second wave, third wave is initiated, it can try to stretch it a bit before reversing. RSI also looking downwards, trying to stay bearish. Now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to define the trading levels and strategies so that you can trade profitably, trade comfortably, trade with confidence. And before I give you the trading levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 27th batch is going to start on 20th of November. Limited seats are available. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can book your seats by visiting my platform, the www.forexfunder.com. Let me take a tour of the platform. Now, this is the platform forexfunder.com, and this is created with the pure vision to provide everything required to a trader under one single umbrella, whether be it the economic calendar, where the data from across the globe is available, whether we be it the historical data, the forecast, or the actual, everything is available under one single, and this is from across the globe. Also, the impact levels are mentioned with the smiley face that see the GDP growth rate year on year flash may have a major impact on the euro. That is also mentioned. Also, you can see the live market charts. You can create your own analysis, and be it the stocks, funds, future, forex, CFD, crypto indices, commodities, bonds, economy, anything and everything is available. You can create your own analysis. The time frames you can change, all the indicators and everything is available here. Yes, you can book a call if you need a consultation for any of your existing trades on our future prediction. You can book a call here. Yes, under the mentorship and the announcement is where you will find the details related to my mentorship batch. The curriculum is there, the registration details are there. You can fill the form, you can register and pay and book your seats. Also, the most important part is the discussion forums, where not only the updates from me is available, also you will get the summary here. For example, Tech 100, see, I have mentioned here that 14,260, above which you can expect 14,335, 360, and this is going to remain a greater resistance. We may swing, and on the downside 14,140 is the resistance. See, precisely 14,140 is respected. It is not breached towards 14,080 though. So this is how Nasdaq 100 is traded on 27th of October. Thus visit the platform and definitely it will add meaning to your trading. Indulge into discussion with the like-minded traders and enrich your trade. Now let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy here Tech 100 at 14,210. Expect 14,255 at the first, and a major hurdle which it needs to break past by. This is going to remain critical. Then I will look forward, as I said, 14,330 and 14,360 levels. This is going to be a very good resistance zone on the upside. Beyond this, you can treat this for a reversal, and then we will look forward to 14,410. Then beyond this, 14,485, 14,600 is the next milestone here. This is going to be the critical one, staying above which the prices might stay bullish. I do not see it breaking past this zone though, but yes, if prices stays beyond this 14,710, now this is also, see, these two levels are going to remain very critical here for Tech 100, and any breakout beyond 14,710 should be treated as a reversal sign, and possibly it may achieve the highs of the channel now at around 15,000 levels. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell only and only if you see the prices staying below 14,140 levels, then 14,080, and this time we may see a drop below 14,000 levels. Rather, I will look forward to 13,900 13,970 and 13,935. This is going to be the support zone. Here on the downside, prices may see a reversal from these levels, else we have to look forward to further drop towards 13,870 and then 13,800. Remember, even these levels are going to remain critical and prices might reverse any point of time as long as 13,800 is respected, because below this there is going to be the next target at 13,500, 13,580, and if it breaks below 13,500 then 13,200 levels. These levels are going to remain applicable for the month of November as well. Thus take your positions accordingly. Be cautious at around 13,800, 900 zone. I think even if it tries to drop at around 13,900, 14,000, the chances of reversal will be very, very high, and then we may see prices achieving towards 14,400, 500 zone. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship by Signals channel, free Telegram channel, or join my platform. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are available in the channel and video description. Thank you very much.